The Alchemist. In the rolling hills of Andalusia, in Spain, a young shepherd named Santiago, not Santiago Bernabeu, tended his flock. Though he loved the freedom of the open fields, he carried a restless dream to travel beyond familiar pastures and discover the world. Night after night, he dreamed of treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramid. One day, Santiago met a mysterious old man who called himself Melchizedek, the king of Salem. The man spoke of a personal legend, the destiny each person is meant to fulfill. He told Santiago that true happiness comes from pursuing this calling, no matter the obstacle. To prove his words, Melchizedek gave Santiago two magical stones, Urim and Thummim, to guide him when he was uncertain. Inspired, Santiago sold his ship and set out across the sea to Africa. Yet his journey began with hardship. In Tangier, he was robbed of all his money. Alone and despairing, he nearly abandoned his dream. But Santiago remembered Melchizedek's words. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. He chose to persevere. Santiago found work with a crystal merchant whose shop was dull and failing. With creativity and vision, Santiago transformed the business, displaying crystal in new ways, offering tea in crystal glasses, attracting customers. The merchant prospered, but Santiago realized that comfort without purpose was another kind of prison. His heart still called him to the pyramids. Joining a caravan across the desert, Santiago encountered an Englishman searching for the secrets of alchemy, the mystical science of turning metal into gold. The Englishman studied ancient texts, convinced that the philosopher's stone and elixir of life held ultimate wisdom. Santiago listened, but felt that true knowledge came not from books alone, but from the world itself. In the desert, Santiago met Fatima, a young woman of Oasis. Love blossomed swiftly, and Santiago felt torn between staying with her and continuing his quest. Fatima, wise and patient, told him that love does not hold one back. It allows one to pursue destiny. She promised to wait for him, teaching Santiago that true love is freedom, not possession. True love is freedom, not possession. Guided by omens and whispers of the desert, Santiago sought out the alchemist, a man of great wisdom. The alchemist taught him that the world speaks a universal language, understood not by words, but by the heart. He explained that alchemy was not about gold, but about transformation, becoming who you are meant to be. Together, they journeyed deeper into danger. Captured by tribesmen, Santiago was challenged to prove his worth. The alchemist told him to listen to the desert, the wind, and the sun. In desperation, Santiago prayed, and in the moment of faith, he felt unity with the universe. He called upon the elements, and the desert itself seemed to move with him. The tribesmen, awed, released him. At last, Santiago reached the pyramids. He fell to his knees, weeping with joy. He began to dig, but was attacked by thieves. They mocked him, saying they too had dreams of treasure. One had dreamt of gold buried in Spain, beneath the sycamore tree where a shepherd once slept. Suddenly, Santiago understood. The treasure was not in Egypt at all. It was back where his journey began, beneath the tree in Andalusia, in Spain. The dream had led him across deserts and through trials, not to gold alone, but to wisdom, to love, and the discovery of his personal legend. He returned home, dug beneath the sycamore tree, and found a chest filled with jewels and gold. Yet the true treasure was the journey itself, the courage to follow his dream, the love of Fatima, and the knowledge that when one listens to the heart, not the words, the universe actually responds. The Alchemist.